Nice to see you again. My name is Heidi and I am a crochet maniac from Finland. This is my 12th English episode and I have a big day today because exactly 1 year ago I started vlogging in Finnish, and these English episodes I started in the beginning of the year, so almost year of these also. But this is a special day because I have been doing this for a year now and it has been very fun and interesting. And I'm planning to do these more, of course. So, about this episode, I have lots of finished objects and few whips. So I think I just go straight to the point. First, I will show you a whip that I started after the last episode. In the last episode I told you about my yarn tail purchases and yarn tail trip. And after that episode I started this shawl 1 week after yarn tail. And this is the Quicksilver Shawlette by Moogly blog. And the yarn is from Crafternoon Treats. I bought it from her at the yarn day. So I managed to crochet this shawl like this. And I just loved making it. The yarn is very soft and oh, so lovely. But there's nothing wrong with this pattern or this yarn. But I crocheted it a week, and then suddenly I was hit by a need to make autumn decorations. All the autumnal things I just wanted to make. So I decided to leave this shawl and I started to make decorations. I had this blast of inspiration, and it hasn't stopped yet. So in the beginning of October, the Instagram was filled with crochet pumpkins. So I don't know, when you see a lot of something like crochet pumpkins and at some point you just need to have crochet pumpkins in your home too. That's what happened to me. So I made some crochet pumpkins. I crocheted, let me see, one bigger one and 2 medium ones and 3 smaller ones. I think these are so cute. Oh my god, these are so cute. And these are in our hallway. I think I will put a picture here so that you can see. These are so cute pumpkins. Patterns for these are from Bella Coco crochet, but you can find crochet pumpkins patterns everywhere nowadays. For example, Lucy from Attic 24 has pumpkin pattern, and Bella Coco has also. So this is very easy to do a quick decoration project. And of course my yarn is Drops Muscat and the hook is 3.5 millimeters. And luckily the Drops color palette is quite wide, so I managed to make really nice pumpkin decoration with these colors. I just love these. And in this inspirational state that I am now with these decorations, I think I will make to next autumn. So I'm planning already next autumn decorations. Really nice. But I am planning to make some crocheted leaves with these pumpkins. And now I am planning to do winter decorations and Christmas decorations to the hallway. And when the season changes to winter, I hope that I have some winter decorations, and to Christmas time I have some Christmas decorations. I haven't thought about spring yet, but perhaps it comes when we are past Christmas. But now I have few ideas about my winter decorations and Christmas decorations. All I need to do is find time to make those. But before that, we are enjoying our pumpkin decorations. And about decoration, these are not the only ones that I have been making. I made also, because it's the best season for candles, of course, so I made some candle holders like these. I have made these same kind of candle holders few years ago, 2016, so 3 years ago. I made, I think, dozens of these as a gifts to teachers and friends and relatives, but we were left, there was no candle holders left for us, and now I corrected this mistake, so we have now 5 candle holders. Here is 3 of them. It's very simple stitch, double crochets and single crochets, and the bottom of is like this. And the glass jar is baby food jar. So we ate little baby food, fruits and stuff from these, so that I could have candle holders. And the yarn is Drops Muscat, of course, and this time I used a little bit smaller hook, 3.5 millimeters. Usually I use 3.5. What did I say? 2.5 I used, and usually I use 3.5, so that I could get it more tense of this fabric. And the candle isn't a real one, because I'm afraid that this jar isn't suitable for real candles. So I have bought these LED candles from IKEA. And I think these are also very beautiful, and they are much like real ones in the evenings when these are on. So I really like these. So these are my autumn decorations for now, and like I said, I am planning to do more winter decorations and Christmas decorations. And I don't know why I had this sudden urge to make these decorations and small projects, but perhaps it's because I've been doing a lot of shawls and cardigans and bigger projects, and I just I just want to make something fast and quick, and I don't know, but I like this stage, this inspirational state that I am in now, and I'm going to use it. I am not going to feel bad about this shawl, that I'm not going to do it now. I know I will do it at some point, but I just want to use this inspirational states that I am in now to complete all these decorations that I have in my head. So I'm going to enjoy this journey of these seasonal decorations. And then I made, well, this is not a decoration, but this was a quick project, and it's a hat, crocheted hat, like this. Oh, I love this. Look at this yarn. The yarn is, let me check, Paloma Tweed by Bliss. I have bought this yarn 5-6 years ago from local yarn store here in Tampere, and never done anything with it. And it was a week ago when I was going through my stash and I was holding this yarn in my hand and wondering what a quick and fast project I could make from this. And ta-da! Then the pattern and then the inspiration hit me in the Instagram. Rocketgirl Crochet published this pattern just in the right time, so I hooked this right away when the pattern was released last weekend. And the pattern is named the Plain Sailing Rich Hat. I can show it to you. What do you think? I just love it, and it's so warm and warm and soft. I really like it. And the weather forecast is promising very cold weather for next week here in Finland, so I think I will use this a lot in the upcoming weeks. And this pom-pom, I made this also. I had to go to our storage room where I have some of my yarns in safekeeping, yarns that I don't use as much. And I found a little bit of black yarn, and it was just enough to make this pom-pom. And I think it fits perfectly to this yarn. And going through that storage stash, I found more bulky yarn, so that I can make more of these hats. I will show you. Like this one. Ooh. This is a Finnish brand, Novita Knits Yarn Jumbo, and this is 90% of wool and 10% of polyamide, and it's quite chunky yarn. And I have bought these like, I don't know, 8 years ago, and they don't make this yarn anymore. But I think this would make a really warm and cozy hat for the winter time. So I think I will hook these at some point. And then I found, I don't remember anymore where I have gotten these, but I have 2 skeins of drops Andes, ants, how do you say it? Ants, Andes. 65% of wool and 35% of alpaca. And I think these could make a really nice hat also. And this is quite nice, this yarn. But yeah, at some point maybe I will make a hat of those. But really like this hat. Very fast to do. I made this on a Sunday afternoon, 2 to 3 hours of crochet, and it's finished. Yes, really loving it. And then I have my last finished object, which is a decoration piece. It's a mandala. My favorite designer, Emily from the Loopy Stitch, she had a mystery crochet along, and I started it a week behind. I started it last weekend and I finished it yesterday evening, and it's so beautiful. What do you think? It's so beautiful mandala, and you can find the pattern for this from Emily's blog, the Loopy Stitch, and it's called TLS Mystery Call. I think this is just beautiful. Again, I used Drops Muscat yarn, and the hook is 3.5, and the diameter of this is 37 centimeters, and I am planning to find a hoop for this, and I think I will put this to my crochet corner behind me, and perhaps next summer I will have this in my summer oasis. Really love Emily's patterns. I think she is just a master of crochet. So really loving this. Yes, I think I have managed to do a lot in a few weeks, I think. And yesterday I started a new project. I hope it's fast project if everything goes smoothly. I am doing mittens by Deanne Ramsey, Addydae Designs. These are the Briochet mitts, but I am planning to make a mittens so that also the fingers are inside the mittens. I think these are hand formers, and I think mittens are the ones with, you know, the fingers are also in the inside of the mittens, but that's okay. I'm using this pattern and I'm trying to figure out myself how to do the decreases over here. A little bit excited about this one, but I loved last year at this time I made Deanne's socks. I think they were called baseline socks, and actually I think I told you about this in my first episode in English. These are the baseline socks, and Deanne uses this Briochet technique also in this one, and I just love this technique. So when I found out that she has a pattern for mittens also, I was like, oh my god, I have to make those because this is really warm and thick technique, and I think in mittens it works very well because I have made few mittens and they are, when you make single crochet stitches, they are not so warm as I would like, and I think these will be very warm mittens because it's like double layered the fabric in this Briochet technique. And I will show you what I have managed to do. I started this last night. Oh my. Last night. I will tell you first about the yarns that I have. I have two yarns, of course. Pink and grey one. This grey is from London, Loop London. I bought this a year ago in my Yarndale trip, and it's the uncommon thread yarn, Tough Shock, 80% of superwash blue-faced Leicester wool and 20% of nylon. So I bought this last year from Yarndale trip, London Loop. And the pink one is something that was supposed to be in for another project, and in the episode 10, I think, I told you that I'm going to make a shawl called the Stormy Sky Shawl, and I started it before Yarndale. And well, as you can see, I'm not making a shawl anymore out of this yarn. I had some issues with the pattern. I made it 2-3 times again from the beginning, but I wasn't able to make it right. I was always missing 2 stitches. And I got very upset and nervous and, angry with myself or with the pattern, I don't know anymore. But I was so upset that I just decided, okay, I won't do this. Not this time. So I just decided, no, this is not for me now, this pattern. I want to do something that I enjoy. And you must remember that in that same episode, I was talking about making the things that brings you joy. So I decided not to use my time for that pattern anymore. So now I am using it for these mittens. And I started this last night and I got this far. Oh, I got this much done last evening. And it was almost midnight when I started to do the increases, for this part. And I didn't get it correctly. And in the morning I tried again. And I was, yes, now I understand how do you do it. And realized quickly, no, this is not the way you're supposed to do it. It's a little bit tricky, but the third time is the charm, and I figure it out in the third time how to make this. How can I show it to you? This increases. But look at this stitch, this Briochet stitch. Isn't it just beautiful? I love it. And the reverse side looks like this. And it's very thick and it feels warm and soft. My only problem is now that this feels a little bit too tight. So I made size S and now I'm thinking, should I have made size M? But I think I will I want to do the both mittens at the same time, so I'm just wondering, I will start the right hand side mitten with the M size, and I will see how much bigger is it, and then I will remake which one is not the better one. And I'm using the pattern says to use 4 and 4.5 millimeter hook. I'm using 4 because I have a loose tension, but now I'm just thinking to do small with the 4.5 hook or M size with 4 millimeter hook. Tough questions. But I think I will try the M size with 4 millimeter hook. And after that I will decide what to do. But I'm really happy that I figured this increases thing, because I was almost writing to Deanne that please help me, I don't know what to do. But then light in my head was lit. So I hope although I had some issues with this increases thing, I think this pattern is very, very well written and easy to follow. And I can't wait to finish this. I love them already. Yes. But this is my current WIP, and I plan to finish these as soon as possible. And after that I will start to making my winter / Christmas decorations. And yes, my November will be very busy. We have our girl's birthday, Father's Day, we have a craft fair in Tampere, and all sort of happening in November, so I don't know how much crochet time I have or when I will be able to podcast again, but hopefully in the end of November or beginning of December. And I hope I have some of my winter decorations and these mittens ready then. I hope you are all well and enjoying this seasonal change to winter, or it's still autumn, but slightly changing to winter time. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you again next month. Bye bye.